Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. So happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. I'm really sorry I haven't been posting in a while. I know it's been a few days without posting from my normal schedule. Also, there is a little bit of a different background, and that is because I had to move my home to like a new place. And yeah, I hope you like the new setup. And I know it's not like much different, but I just wanted to address that as well. So now I really hope I'm gonna be back to the normal schedule. It's been really busy, but yeah, I think we're good now. So I'm gonna try my best to stick to the normal posting schedule. All right, so today's PickACard reading, guys, is about what is next in your career. It's a very exciting one. There are 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the clear quartz crystal. Right, pile number 2 with the red jasper crystal. Okay, and pile number 3 with the rose quartz crystal. All right, so my dears, just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and after done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps in the description box below. But before we get started, please take a quick moment to hit like and also to subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. And for those of you interested in the decks that I'll be using for today, you can find them linked in the description box so you can check them out. And without further ado, let's get started with the readings. Hello my lovely pile number 1, and welcome to your reading for everyone who chose the clear quartz crystal. Okay, as well as who were drawn to the shark card. This card says, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. All right, so I feel like next in your career, pile number 1, you're going to become much more aware of where you are spending your money, of how you're navigating your financial situation, how you're managing your finances, and I think you're gonna start making more smart choices. I know this is about career, like this reading is about career and not about finances, but I really think that those two aspects of life are really tied together. So for you, I feel like you're going to be smarter when it comes to your career, maybe also like how to make more money and spend less, right? And also you're going to be more maybe careful on you know, how you're spending money versus how you're gaining money, and you know, the amount of work you put in, and to not kind of work in vain, if that makes sense, like taking more care of how much money you're spending, and like just be a bit more careful so you're not gonna have to go through a wealth loss or financial loss. I feel like you're going to become more calculated and more strategic, you know, when it comes to your work and your finances. All right, now let's take a look at your oracles for pile number 1. What is next in your career? Pile number 1, what is next in your career? All right, so you have the mountain, and it says block, obstacle, delay, enemy, challenge, stubbornness. Right, so I feel, yeah, you might kind of like start to experience that maybe it's gonna be a time career-wise where maybe there's not gonna be like much that much increase of earnings, or it's not gonna be a lot of like progress. So you're gonna experience this a bit like of a blockage, of an obstacle that you're gonna have to overcome, or you could be even feeling this now, and I feel like that's why you're going to become kind of smarter and wiser in how you're navigating your finances, at least until you overcome this obstacle. So this obstacle can come for some reason, maybe because it just happens to where I live, but yeah, like it could be like increase of taxes, it could be like prices increasing and everything that could kind of affect the way that you start managing your money and how you think about your money. So this could also be blockage, like for some reason Spirit really tells me more about your finances. So when it comes to career, this could be, again, I did feel the, kind of urge to say that message, but also for some of it, this can be like some sort of obstacle that you feel in regards to your progress when it comes to your career, let's say like it's gonna be business wise, like a bit of a stagnant time with maybe earnings or sales. So again, for some of you, maybe you've already started experiencing that, so you're gonna become just more wise. So you and I feel like you're gonna know how to be wise and smart with your money, so therefore it won't be any loss. Okay, I see here you have ship, travel, vehicles, movement, journey, change, distance. So I feel like there's also kind of like a pivot point in your career coming in. You could be starting fresh abroad, or you could be willing to do that. I feel like maybe for some of you could be that this is going to be the obstacle. Maybe some of you will face different challenges when it comes to paperwork, to relocating. Maybe for some of you it's about feeling blocked energetically, as in like, oh my god, this is like kind of feeling a bit of anxiety or worry, like, oh my god, this is it, like I have to do this. And it might be because you're getting out of your comfort zone, or you have to get out of your comfort zone, and it could make you feel like there's a big mountain you have to overcome. Okay, so yeah, I feel like it is a time of change, of shift of energies that's coming in, which might imply, for you to be able to navigate with a bit more care, to be more careful when it comes to spending your money. Maybe you're going to start saving more money, right, in order for you to be able to do this travel, to do this relocation, to do this move. But yeah, it does feel like also it could be some sort of maybe traveling work for you, like maybe getting the opportunity to work from far away, from a distance as well, or to have to kind of shuffle between two places. Let's see what else comes through. Career change. Oh my god, look at that. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. I love this for you, pal number one, but it does clarify and confirm the message that indeed there will be a career shift, a career change. So, oh my god, I'm getting like a very powerful message right now. I know what it happens here for you, pal number one. For a lot of you, this is going to be a career change, and you're going to have to have maybe a bit of a gap between them. Maybe some of you, relocate, but this journey can be, leadership can be either metaphorical, but for some of you, it can be even physical, right? So I feel like, yeah, it might be like a change, and therefore it can be kind of a little bit of a gap moment where you are going to be wise how you spend your money and how you save your money, so therefore you won't have to like suffer a loss when it comes to this change. So you have money, in the meantime, until you kind of get onto this new journey. But I feel like this new career path that you're taking in, okay, this new offer, this new job, this new maybe business, it's going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of fulfillment, and also abundance. Even like, you could be relocating with your home, or it could help you bring you like a home, as well, like purchase, get a home, but also like abundance, like wealth and prosperity. All right, you have here trust your feelings and dreams to guide you, to guide your career path. So I love this because, of course, it is a change. It feels like a bit of a unsure time, or a bit of a time where you're gonna feel rather having a lack of stability, or things not really being sure. You're not really being sure of how things are, or how things are gonna turn out. So yeah, it feels like you're going to have to trust, number one. You're going to trust your feelings. You're going to trust your heart. You're going to trust your intuition and follow, and your dreams. Yeah, because I feel like you've got a dream career-wise, and therefore you might shift towards this new career path. And of course, it's going to imply getting out of your comfort zone and having trust, because it will feel like this big mountain sitting between you and that dream. But I feel like by trusting yourself, having confidence, and following your heart, and letting those guide you on your career path, it's really going to take you towards the abundance that you desire and that you deserve as well. All right, now let's see what else comes through. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. Oh my god, I've got another like ship image and message. So I feel like, on this new career path, you're gonna start noticing, like, as soon as you overcome this mountain, you're gonna start feeling like everything is just moving with more flow and ease and effortless, and making that progress. I'm hearing like life will feel amazing, with this career path, career change and new career path. Oh my god, traveling lightly, simplify your life. So your life is about to become more simple, but in the means of like less complicated, a career path that feels just more effortless, as I said, makes you feel more joy, makes you feel like you're and experience a life of abundance and joy. And got traveling again. So really strong energy of traveling and relocating for a lot of impel number 1. But this could be like, again, traveling a new journey, metaphorically speaking, as in starting a new career path, right? As a new journey. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards for pile number 1 about this. What's next in your career? You've got 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Right, okay, yeah, you've got 4 of Swords and the Hierophant. Oh my god. So yeah, pile number 1, it does feel here that you might be scared of getting disappointed, or it could be that your current career situation that you're into right now, like, it's really disappointing you, it's just really feeling like it seemed to be something that it's actually not. It turned out to not be what it was, expected to be. And yeah, I feel here with the 4 of Swords, indeed it might be a bit of a time off from work, or like time kind of being without any work. And of course that's why it makes sense you'll have to save some money to have something to support yourself in the meantime. But with the 4 of Swords, it's really time of introspection, time of understanding what it is that you actually want to be doing, and what is actually that's not fulfilling, and what would you like to do, So it's going to be a time of clarity and understanding, and it's really important, to reflect over everything. So that's why I feel like this time is really detrimental when it comes to this shift in your career path that will definitely be so beneficial to you. I feel like looking back, after you're, of course, like living this beautiful, abundant life, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, oh my god, like, I'm so proud of myself. I've achieved so many things. I sense here a lot of abundance, fulfillment, overflow in money with the 7 of Pentacles. Your hard work, because you have here like, you're getting the abundance you deserve. So yeah, you deserve for your hard work, for your merits, right? So yeah, I say your skills, your knowledge, your expertise being rewarded properly, being acknowledged, and I really feel like, again, you really being proud of yourself and getting so many achievements, and the Hierophant, it is about a step forward, a step up, an upgrade in your career. This is about something becoming official. So an idea, a dream that you used to have, becoming finally official and materializing into something real in reality for you, and offering you a lot of stability. The Hierophant is represented I keep saying about by Taurus energy, star sign, and it's all about stability, money, finances, and also like being smart and wise in managing your finances and making smart choices in business or career. And it's kind of like having the keys, to some big success that you're unlocking with the Hierophant here. And yeah, like something is about to move to the next level of bringing stability into your life in a material way. All right, so pile number 1, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 2, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the red jasper crystal, as well as who are drawn to the boot card, which says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So pile number 2, it does feel here that next in your career, you're going to become so much more determined. I feel like you're entering a new era, a new version of yourself that's just going to be so much more involved, so much more invested into your career, in making money, like so much more focused. Yeah, like focus is a really great word, like Spirit just says, like you're gonna be so much more focused, and yeah, just determined, to move forward with your goals. I feel like with this boot, it might be that there's going to be some sort of situation or even someone that's going to give you like kind of a kick in your butt, in order to move forward, to take a step forward, to propel you forward. I don't feel like it's going to be anything major or just, in a negative way. It's just going to be kind of like a reminder, like even from the universe, like, hey, if you want to achieve your goals, like start moving, and I feel like you're just gonna be more ignited, with passion, being more driven and all that. All right, now let's take a look at your oracles, pile number 2, and see more about what is next in your career. Okay, you've got here a ring, promise, commitment, partnership, deal, contract, cycle. Oops, okay, sorry, there we go. So yeah, I feel pile number 2 that for you, it might be like this kick that I was talking about with the boot. It might be that's gonna be like an opportunity with could be like a new contract, can be like a partnership, like some sort of deal between you and a brand, if you have a business, or between you and someone, if it's a partnership, like a contract, for a new job, or even entering a new position. Maybe it's a promotion, but something that's gonna give you like I don't want to say necessarily like a reason, but give you a bit of a like push, towards like, oh my god, like I can do it. Let's see what else comes through. Okay, you've got man. Yeah, so you're really entering in your divine masculine energy, pile number 2, with man, husband, questioner himself, male querent, male masculinity. Yeah, you're entering in your divine masculine energy, and that is all about taking action, being invested, pushing things and moving forward and taking initiative. And masculine energy is about doing, and I feel like you're gonna enter into that kind of version of yourself in that era when it comes to your career. Okay, so perhaps a lot of you in pile number 2 have like certain dreams, certain plans that you have been, or goals that you have been either postponing, or you have been, delaying taking action, procrastinating, maybe even saying like, I don't know if I can start doing that, or I'm not sure, like, what am I gonna do, kind of being in that energy. And I feel like there will be some sort of push, forward for you that's gonna get you into this divine masculine energy of like, I can do this, I can do it, like, let's just start doing it, let's just take that first step, without waiting the perfect time, without waiting like for that perfect circumstance, and all that. So for sure, I feel for a lot of you, there is like some sort of contract or some sort of partnership, some sort of deal, offer that's coming in your career that's gonna bring something stable for the long term, and it will be something reliable. Okay, let's see what else comes through for pile number 2. Okay, so you have sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So yes, entering in your divine masculine energy is one thing, but I feel like you're also going to become more like highly intuitive and kind of notice the signs that maybe your feelings or emotions are trying to tell you in regards to certain changes that you might have to make. Again, could be like your intuition, and certain situations happening, kind of being like universe telling you, look, something has to change. Like if you want to make things happen, just go for it, right? So yeah, I feel like next in your career, you're going to start making the appropriate and according changes and shifts in order for things to start happening in your life, okay? And I feel like one of the changes will start with your own energy, with your own mindset, right? Becoming more confident, knowing you can do it. Oh my God, you've got quite a lot of cards. You've got here music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So for some of you, it might be that these dreams, these goals in your career might be related to music in some way, making music, right? Writing music. But for others, like playing an instrument. But for others, it might just be, you know, music, what might help you boost your confidence and help you kind of gain that, you know, determination and fire you up, you know, throughout this journey. You also have here animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life work. For some of you, it's going to be working with animals, you know, taking care of animals, you know, being in charge of animals in some way. But yeah, your connection with them might be really significant for you when it comes to career, especially since you have sensitivity. You have here again, like, that sensitivity towards animals, towards music. I feel like you might be a really empathetic person or even artistic person. But that's why, like, I feel like you might be a very dreamy person, like really in your divine feminine energy. But then I feel like you're also going to start being more pragmatic and kind of involve, you know, the practical aspect of your career as well, you know, taking practical steps. You've got travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. So traveling is going to be a really important part of your career. I feel like it might be traveling for work. It might be like a new opportunity that might be including traveling back and forth, or allow you to visit multiple countries, to maybe relocate for some of you. But I feel like for you, it's more than relocating. It's more like traveling, you know, back and forth. You might be working around animals. Doesn't have to be that you're taking care of them or being the main purpose of your career. Can be like animals in music can be like part of that career. It might be something that is, you know, a bit of a part of it. But yeah, it does feel like there is freedom, there is independence, there is like flexibility as well. That's going to be part of your career. Pile number 2, let's see what else. Okay. Oh my God. You've got here crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to make some changes. Yeah, and I feel like these changes are going to start from inwards. You're going to start healing maybe from certain limiting beliefs, changing your habits, changing your mindset, changing the way you are seeing your goals and the way you see yourself, you know, when it comes to career and money. I feel like you're going to connect more with your intuition and with your inner gifts, and you're going to release what's no longer serving you, you know. So yeah, you're transitioning into a new you with the crossing bridges. You've got a lot of cards. Number 2, navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. Oh my God, I see you following that inner sparkle, that inner light that will guide you. Okay, you're shooting for the stars. You're following your bliss. You're following your dreams, but also your purpose, your gifts as well. And you have here voyage of the heart. Love flows through you, into you. So yeah, it feels like heart space, sensitivity, love. It's going to be a really big part of your career. You're going to enter a journey, a voyage, you know, could be of the heart. So again, traveling to places, that could be something that you dream about. Maybe reaching to certain places or countries that you're like your heart always longed for, or even just you know, with the voyage of the heart can be like a metaphorical traveling and journey that is all about experiences that you're going to have, that you're going to love, that you're going to do something that you love. You pour your whole heart into it. Okay, and it feels like you're going to share something, like you're going to share your light, you're going to share your gifts, you're going to follow and share your bliss, and it will be reflected back to you. You might be receiving love from people, appreciation from people for your gifts, for your you know, for what you do. Let's take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 2, and see what is next in your career. What is next in pile number 2, career? All right. Oh my God, look at that. So you have here the Queen of Swords. Okay, you have the 4 of Cups. All right. The Fool and 5 of Wands. All right, so it feels here that, yeah, oh my God, 5 of Wands. This could be the very thing that's gonna be that boot. It's gonna act like that boot to kind of kick you forward. Again, it doesn't feel like anything major, but I feel here with the 5 of Wands, it might be energy of some miscommunication, a bit of a conflict, misunderstandings, or a very overwhelming place that might not just be for you. And I feel like you're gonna be reaching to a point where like you're gonna be like, oh my God, I need to make some changes. Like, no, this is not for me anymore. And I feel like there is opportunity just behind your back or coming soon for you. And it might be, I feel like, you know what, this opportunity, yes, is coming in. I do feel that. But at the same time, I feel like it's something that's been kind of always there, or it's something that's like a dream. It's related to a dream that you kind of always had in your heart, or you've been having it for quite a while and you've been, you know, postponing it for some reason. And it feels here with the 4 of Cups that for some reason you've kept your back faced towards this dream or opportunity, and you kept facing only the spilled cups, which can be like things that didn't work well, or things that you could say like, you know what, it might not work because of this and that, or, you know, kind of finding reasons, you know. So that's why I say like you're gonna shift your mindset. That's gonna start kind of this whole journey, and you're gonna be like, instead of focusing on the limitations, I feel like you're going to heal from that, release that, and focus on what you can do, on what you can practically do with the Queen of Swords, and also add boundaries, maybe to people, to things that are just draining you and kind of making you like lose focus or connection with yourself and your own gifts. And I really see you like making huge progress, being more upfront, and protecting your energy, protecting your gifts, and choosing to walk a path that is good for you, and putting yourself as a priority. Yeah, so entering in your divine masculine energy for sure. And here with the Fool, this is literally about taking a leap of faith, taking a bit of a step forward, but it feels scary. It feels a bit daunting, but it's going to be like the best adventure of your life. And I feel like you're also going to be looking so much forward to it. And I feel like you're gonna have so many new amazing experiences and learn a lot and grow a lot. Okay, so yeah, the Fool also can be about traveling, again, for a lot of you. But yeah, amazing. So this is everything that I have for you today, my dear pile number 2. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 3, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the rose quartz crystal, as well as we're drawn to the ear card, which says good news. So pile number 3, there definitely is some good news coming in for you when it comes to next in your career. So for some of you, it might be some good news that or just news that you are expecting, and they're going to be good news. They're going to be like positive news for you. So for some of you, yeah, it's something that you're just waiting for, you know, or you've been waiting maybe for some response from an interview or from an employer, maybe about collaboration, right? Or some sort of project when it comes to your business. But for some of you, it might be just like some unexpected good news, right? Like an opportunity or an offer, okay, that's coming in, maybe through like the internet or through someone, okay? Now, let's take a look at your oracles, pile number 3. Okay, mouse, stress, nerves, depletion, theft, disease, flaw. Okay, so I feel like with this card, it's pretty obvious that it might be some stress or being nervous while waiting, right, for this news. So yeah, I feel like for sure, like for the majority of you, it's going to be, you know, this reading, it's about some news that you're expecting or waiting for. Whoa, okay. All right, so you have the sun, success, victory, happiness, truth, warm, positive outcome. Yeah, so for sure about this news that you're waiting for, they're going to be positive. It's going to be like a new door that is opening up for you. So the door is not closed, it's open. So these news are going to be positive, are going to bring you some happy, good news. And it's going to have like a positive outcome and will bring to you some sort of success, some sort of victory, make you really happy. I really see you like celebrating and being happy and smiling over this good news. So yeah, it feels really, really good, but also like a victory, you know, like, oh my God, I did it, right? You've got here birds, gossip, small problem, excitement, anxiety, restlessness, chatter. Right, so again, this card kind of suggests this energy of being restless and kind of feeling, you know, anxious, and it's about like, yeah, it's about like this kind of waiting, you know, when it comes to this news. But for sure, I feel like you're going to get this good news and it will bring excitement instead of this, you know, nervousness. I hope that's a word, but I mean, like, instead of the anxiety and the stress, it's going to bring excitement and happiness and joy, right? So yeah, I feel here you might also have people talk about you. Yeah, like this opportunity will have people talk about you, but also can be like you hearing some good positive news, you know, from people, from others talking about it, right? That's also something in here, or something, yeah, like in regards to people talking about this big success or victory for you. All right, let's see what else comes through for pile number 3 when it comes to your career. All right, so you've got here spiritual teacher, you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Wow, I know this is very specific, so for some of you it might resonate that you're maybe wanting to become like a spiritual teacher or guide in some way. Maybe you want to become like a Reiki master, or like, I know it's very specific, but some of you might be taking certain classes. Maybe you're waiting to enroll, or you're waiting for this news, or maybe you're just waiting to get the opportunity to maybe work in this area. For some of you, maybe you're wanting to start like an online platform about it. But yeah, it does feel like your inner guide, you know, is also gonna help others, you know, guide others. So it doesn't have to be like necessarily like this, you know, that your career is about. It might be just like, as you move forward in your career, you might also be and become like a spiritual guide for others, just because people are gonna see you as someone who, you know, is worth taking their advice and having a lot of wisdom in regards to that. All right, let's see what else comes through. You know, these cards are actually about life purpose. So it might be like your career, how your career, you know, kind of moves on, and your path, you know, in your career develops, and kind of you finding also these side purposes as well through that. That's also something that I sense with this card. I've got here flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So yeah, again, for some of you, like flowers, nature might be really important part. Yeah, for some reason, like, it doesn't have to be only florists. Maybe it's like wedding, or how is it called, like events planner, right? That could also be something in here. Or just like being around nature, in being a spiritual teacher, or just like again, maybe creating content about your talents and your passions as well. Could be in the spiritual and nature areas. But I feel like also could be that your career next, it might be surrounding a lot about nature, animals, flowers. Really, flowers is really like strongly represented here. And it might also be part of your soul purpose, and it might also be something that helps you grow on a spiritual level. Okay, now let's take a look at what else comes through for pile number 3. What is next in your career? Okay, you've got vast vistas, expand your horizons. So for sure, this opportunity, this good news, this success, this door opening up is going to be something that helps you expand your horizons, expand your vision and your ideas, and not bottling yourself up into a small corner, or just not putting yourself into a box, but rather coming out of that box, seeing more things, experiencing new things, and allowing yourself to, or giving you the opportunity to really just see the world, see new people, meet new people, try new things, experience new things, and just expand your horizons, right? Instead of just being closed off in here, the door opens up, there's the sun shining. Yeah, so it feels like a lot. Maybe for some of you, you're gonna have the opportunity to work in nature or whatever you want, or outdoors, or just explore the outdoors. Of course, I don't mean you're gonna have to work really hard and be in the outdoors. Being gardening, right? It's something that, although it's outdoors, for some people, it's something that they love doing, and it's not hard. So I hope it makes sense, and I hope you are going to resonate with this. But yeah, just take it in however shape or form it resonates with you. But for me, it feels like a warm, free feeling of just enjoying freedom and being in the outdoors, or enjoying nature, not having to be kind of closed up somewhere, All right, let's see what else comes through. Answering the call. The time is now. Look, there's also another door opening up. So that's really strong for you, pile number 3. A new door is opening up when it comes to your career. And that shows that there is openness, there is an invitation for you to kind of hop into in the outdoors, which could be, metaphorically speaking, representing a wider experience and expertise, trying new things, a wider kind of range of things that you could be doing or experiencing in this career path, And I feel also there is an amazing news or call, you have here answering the call, the time is now, your time is coming in, and I feel with this call, with this good news, you're going to be receiving some big opportunity from the universe, which is going to be okay, it's time to hop onto this offer, the time is now, it's an opportunity worth taking. So it's good to just take that step right there and right now, I mean right in the moment. That's what I mean. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards for pile number 3. You have here 3 of Pentacles. All right, which is literally about meeting new people or learning from others, being exposed to different opinions, different visions, different environments, but different cultures, right? But it is a team. The 3 of Pentacles is a great team that works really well, that all those differences or different visions kind of help with building something bigger, something more beautiful. And I really sense here it might be a great team you're gonna be part of, or being surrounded by amazing people, having people where you can learn from and help you grow. Also multiple opportunities that come with this door, this first door, and this good news that coming in could help expand your visions into you having even more opportunities to grow further. You have the 8 of Pentacles for pile number 3. All right, the Chariot and Temperance. So each pile had a bit of a traveling energy into them, but here with the Chariot, of course, it can be, but I feel the Chariot is more about you leaving something behind and moving forward into a new chapter with this new door that's opening up. And I see you not looking back and really being determined to keep going forward, which is good news, right? It's these are the news that I was waiting for. Yay, I did it. This is victory, this is success. I'm going to continue move forward, and it's going to help create progress into your life. with the Temperance, I feel like you've either been waiting for a long time for this news, or you've been feeling out of balance maybe, and this kind of, you know, new door that's opening up and a new path that you're moving forward in your career will bring also a lot of peace and balance into your life, and you're gonna feel more grounded, more in tune with yourself. Yeah, perhaps by doing things that you really feel called to, like naturally called to, or things that make you feel at peace, you know, being surrounded by you know, flowers or nature, or just like you know, maybe even, as I said, this career path is just going to help you kind of connect more with your spiritual self, and will really help you kind of find yourself and find that connection, and find that inner balance, right? And truly, that's also going to be something that inspires others, okay? And yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is hard work that pays off. So if you have a business, I feel like you're going to receive some good news, perhaps about earnings, sales, about being able to continue with the work, or to progress with your work, to expand your work to a bigger scale. Or for some of you, it might be just like a new job, you know, that's gonna allow you to, yes, work, but also be rewarded properly, you know, and your work being acknowledged. But yeah, for sure, this Eight of Pentacles, it is energy of making good money, and yeah, being productive, but also making great money. Okay, so pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.